Okay guys, today I'm going to just give you a basic idea of how you're going to transfer your portrait onto the watercolor paper. Again, I've used marker to highlight the rows, and I actually kind of looped them here so you could see. I think that kind of helps you see where they are. Not sure if you can see this, but I did to help me. I penciled this in and I'll marker it as I demo. Okay, first thing you're going to do is I want you just to outline the shape of your head or shoulders. Okay? So, if you look on here, there's F, and the top of my head's closer to the, still an F, but it's up toward the top. Right there, there's the bottom. We're going to go all the way over to the line of C and D, and it's going to end down in E. All right, and on this side, the furthest we'll go over is a little bit into I4. Okay, and you're going to end on I5. All right, so let's get started. So, I found that it's easy, when I'm doing it, I keep my fingers on the photo as I'm going down. That way, if I get lost, my finger's there. Because when you're in here, sometimes it gets a little confusing. So let's start. Okay, I am right here. All right. And I'm going to start, and I kind of look to see where the point is. All right, between E and F, and then I'm coming down and I can see some space there. All right, and now I'm heading toward here, which is in 2, and I'm going over into D. All right, and I'm going down here to 3, right there. Now I'm going through 4, and there's some waves here. All right, I'm still in C. I think, yes. Actually, I think I switched this up a little bit. We're going to move into 5. All right. And we're going to head toward, mine shows E here, and I apologize, guys. This is the second time I've had to do this. The first one was too long. I redid this, and when I transferred it, I kind of messed up here. So please kind of look at the numbers, and maybe I should keep my mouth shut and watch the numbers, all right? Okay, so we got one side done. Now we're going to come back to the top. I'm going to fly it over this way so you can see. Here we are again, F and G. We're going to be coming over to 2 here, all right? So I'm going to have my finger, and I'm coming down up here, heading down this way. I'm sorry, paper's moving at me. Okay, now I'm heading toward the line in 3, and it's not quite at the line. Now we're heading to almost the intersection of 4, but when I traced it, it was over a little bit more. All right, and here's this. Again, sorry. It was different when I was redoing it. There, it would kind of go off in the shoulders. I'm hoping I'm not going too fast and that makes sense. Just look at your points and where your numbers are. And I kind of looked to see where it's hitting at the end of each one. Now, the next thing you would do would be to do your next big shape. Go big to small, which would be this one, the black area. Okay, and I've kind of outlined it here in white so you could see. I'm not going to do that for you today because I don't want the video to get too large. When you get to the, what are supposed to be the eyes, don't draw eyeballs. All right, you're going to be drawing shapes. And this is going to help you out. What I do is take a little piece of paper And as you see, I put little, like halfway, I've divided it down even smaller, okay? And what I do to help me so that I don't, the brain thinks eye, but it's really not eye, it's a shape. So I take a little piece of paper and I do one little square. All right. So we're in 3 and we're going to be on half of F. Okay, because I divided it in half again. And here it is on the eye. Then we're looking right here. All right, and I'm doing my imaginary eyeball here because I didn't mark this up. Okay, and halfway is probably going to be about there. Can you, not sure if you could see that. It's going to move on me. But I've broken it down so it really doesn't look like an eye. It looks like a shape. Okay, so what I would do is I do these darker shapes because I can kind of see them. All right, so I've simplified it, and here's the big shape, and here's another shape right here. See how it's coming up and around. All right, and then this round spot here, and there's a little spot right there, and actually up at the top there's another value. All right, so then when you take it off, it makes it a lot easier. So then the other half of the eye, all right, would be like this. Break it in half. And I'm hoping you can see it. But it's quite a big shape, right? So I'm just going to do this one quickly for you. I'm lining it up where I had divided it up. All right, so I actually see a bigger shape here. Oh, you know, guys, I don't have time because I'm trying to keep these videos short. But there it is. All right, so go with your biggest shape. I see something coming around like that. Up, down. All right. So now I have my first shape of the eye in. Again, hope you can see that. There's a square, and what I've done is taken a ruler and measured it halfway. And when I go to do the shape, when it's totally confusing like this, you're only going to see, like if this was the halfway point, I put my little blinders on. It makes it so much easier if you're looking at it like that. All right, because you're just drawing the shape. All right, it's time for me to stop talking. I hope you figured that out. I will let you do the rest. Again, I would start with my black shape next. Okay, good luck, and I will see you soon.